Hello everyone, and thank you for returning to my channel. Today I have a warm neutral tutorial featuring the ColourPop eyeshadows that reminds me of the golden leaves swirling in the air in the fall. I want to thank Millie Montalvo for requesting this tutorial, and I hope that you'll like the look that I came up with. I'm starting with a shade that is really close to my own skin tone, and this is from Wet n Wild. It is called Brulee. It pretty much has a cult following. And I will be applying that with a really fluffy blending brush, and I'm applying that just above the crease. So this will not be visible on the eye by itself, but it will really help with blending everything later. Whoops. And once I have that step done, this is where the magic begins. I'm going to apply a ColourPop eyeshadow. This is in the shade Amaze, and it is an amazing shade. The problem that I've had with these eyeshadows initially is that it's kind of hard to apply them in a precise manner, so I've tried applying them with the finger as the website recommends in order to get the best pigmentation, and I would always get a lot of fallout underneath my eye, and with them being so glittery, it's a nightmare to remove that. And I've tried using a flat shader brush, and that didn't work too well either. And I've actually discovered that the best method to apply these is with the good old sponge tip applicator. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid using patting motions. And this is one additional reason not to toss those sponge tip applicators. I honestly don't use them for anything else, but for these eyeshadows, these are awesome. And this is a beautiful rose gold color, and the pigmentation is very nice. Now we're switching to a medium blending brush and to another ColourPop shade, and this is called Bay, and this is the most amazing shade ever. If you look at it in the pot, it just looks like this pretty boring charcoal shade, but just watch what color you get once you start blending it out into the crease. The first time I used this, I had such a surprise. I was totally not expecting that. So since these are cream shadows, I try to keep them closed for as long as possible to prevent them from drying out on me too soon. But can you tell? Whoops. Let me pick up some more. So as you're blending this shade out, you're getting a beautiful burgundy purpley shade, and this also has some shimmer through it, and the shimmer is mostly green. So it is such an interesting and different shade and so pretty. Well, I think it's pretty. So just blending that through the crease. The pigmentation is actually very nice, and these are also very easy to blend out. Time for the highlight, and today I will be using Pink Eyes from the e.l.f. Custom Singles. I don't think e.l.f. sells those any longer, but I sure do like them. So underneath the highest point of the brow, and then in the inner corner of the eye near the tear duct, and then softly blending this up to fix a little bit of the blending that was not the best that I previously did. So for this step, I am not using a highlight from ColourPop because all the shades that I purchased were super glittery, and I think that would be just too much. Going back to that really fluffy blending brush, and this now has no color on it. I cleaned it, and I'm just going to use this to go over the edge of the crease, blending it into the highlight. And this is just to get a more diffuse, softer look and to fix any imperfections from the previous blending step. So switching to a really small crease brush whose bristles are not too long, and dipping back into Bay, I'm going to place this precisely into the crease to add more depth. So I'm not coming very far up, I'm just going for the crease, maybe a little bit of outer V action here, mostly staying confined to the crease. And just adding back some of the depth. Picking up some more on the brush and adding this onto the outer V. And blending this onto the crease. And to make the blending better, just going back to that really fluffy blending brush, blending especially over the front part here, where you could kind of see the brush strokes. Picking up a bit more bay on a small crease brush that has longer bristles, I'm going to go over the edge of the crease. I want it to be a bit more colorful, but very nice and soft and diffused. And then switching back to that same big fluffy brush and blending this into the highlight. And poking my mirror in the process. Okay, so now we're ready for winged eyeliner and 2 coats of mascara on the top lash and 1 on the bottom lash. I'm using the Essential Formally $1 liquid eyeliner from e.l.f. Using a tiny brush, I'm just highlighting the tear duct with another ColourPop shade, and this is called I Heart This. I love that shade. So beautiful and so shimmery. Okay, and then switching to a smudger brush, I'm going to smudge a maze on the second third of the lower lash line. So this is the color that I have all over the lid. And using that same smudger brush, I just dipped into bay, and I'm going to smudge the rest of the lash line with it. I know I'm making the funniest faces while I'm trying to elongate my face to better get to that lower lash line. Whoops. And now, using a regular black hole eyeliner, I'm just going to connect the wing to the lower lash line, staying confined to the outer corner of the eye. And then dipping back into bay, I'm going to smudge over that to make it look softer. And that pretty much completes the look. So I hope that you like this. I know I do. I think it's a very pretty, warm, full eye look. And I think it's very easy and quick to do, and the thing that I love about ColourPop shadows is that they will not budge, they don't fade, and you don't even need primer with them, so they're pretty awesome in my book. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give this video a quick thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It always helps me out when you do that, and of course it is completely free to do so. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!